Yo, people, what's going on? Back again, Footy Talk settings. Lewis, what you telling me, my guy?
It's been a bit boring, really. Well, I lied to you. I feel like you guys have had more action than we've had the last week.
Yeah, recently we have. We just come to life.
Yeah, Maguire looks to be going. Fucking De Gea's already gone as well. Congrats with that. You guys got Onana through the door in it. I swear you lot just
Pretty
dropped
much.
the bid for Hoyland too.
Did we? I haven't seen it.
Some either that or Personal Terms to agree. There was some Fabrizio update on him.
I think someone said that maybe we put a bid in for Hoyland. Maybe that's what it is. Because I haven't seen nothing. Obviously, I haven't been on Twitter. I literally just came online now, but I'm seeing people talking about Hoyland. So, what's the update? What did Fabrizio say? Have any of you lot got the quotes here?
I'll get up now. I've got my Twitter up. So, preparing an opening bid, Personal Terms 100% signed. Atlanta told United they don't want 3 players offered in the deal after initial talks. Asking price around 65 to 70 million euros. Bit lower than I thought.
How much do they want?
65 to 70 million euros.
All right, cool. 65 million euros full complete package. I'll pay that. That's no problem. Just give them a cheeky 50 million. Do you know what I mean? With about 15 in add-ons or 55, bro. Like, bro, we paid 55 for Mason Mount, innit? I'll give them 55 million plus 10 or whatever, like euros. I don't care, bro. Listen, get the guy in the club, innit? Like, it's one of them ones where there's not a lot of quality. There's not a lot of quality in terms of strikers out there. In terms of all-round game, I think he suits everything that we're trying to do. You just pay him, man. Do you know what I mean? Just pay it, man.
Like, I hear that.
Yes, just got to pay it, bro. Like, the thing is, I'm past here, sitting here, complaining about the state of the market. We already know his shit. Do you know what I mean? So we just have to move with the times. And if they want 70 million, that means we can get it down to 60.
That's why, to me, like, I'm warming more and more to the idea that we might not sign a striker this season. Obviously, it all depends on preseason. Jackson could be a lot more raw than I'm expecting with him. But the more I've been talking about, the more I deep, the transfer market next year is a lot better than it is this year. You've got Ivan Toney, who's off the ban and probably got a year left on his contract. Oshiman's got a year left on his contract by then, and Napoli will negotiate with him at that point. Who else? Kane would be on a free by then if he stays at Tottenham. And I've been saying if he stays at Tottenham, he's not leaving England because whatever goal tally he gets
he's not leaving England.
Nothing to break the record next season.
He's not leaving England, I don't think.
Yeah, if it's not this summer, it's never because it'll be too close to the record by then. But that's it. So to me, right now, the only options are Højlund, who's a bit unproven, Lautaro Martinez, who only really plays well on the 2. Vlahovic, who's got a couple question marks since the whole Allegri reign and everything. I'd rather us not going for a striker unless we fucking have to. Like, if Jackson ain't good enough, if Brozier ain't good enough, fine. If Jackson's got enough that we could go to January and then maybe drop a bid for Ivan Toney, I would much rather us do that. Because we've bought strikers for years. And then next year we want another one.
But legally, can he move now, even though he's banned, Ivan Toney?
I think he can move. He can't do any football-related activities until September. Right. So it's like he can't turn up to training or anything. But he could make a move. I think he just have to do his medical away from a training ground or something like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. To be fair, none of the medical requires a football anyway. It's all done in the hospital. So he could do that.
Oh, I always thought they did it in the training grounds.
Oh, they're saying he can't sign a contract. They're saying he can't sign one. No, they have. No, they do their medical. A lot of the time, football clubs have a hospital that do their medicals for them, or if they do have the facilities, on the land, which a lot of them don't, then it gets done there. But either way, like, it's VO2 max, scans, bloods, all of those things. Like, it's not. That's how they see that people have knee problems, or someone might detect like heart problems. They do everything. They check your teeth. They check everything, bro. Like, so it's just it's over. It's like an insurance thing for an MOT. It's an MOT. That's what it is. It's an MOT. That's what the medical is. So
if we can't go for Tony till January, that explains why we ain't bid just yet.
Yeah, they're saying he can't move.
I've been hearing exclusives that the whole aim is to wait for January till Tony. I've been thinking,
then there's no point bringing in anyone else. There's no point then. Just give Jackson till January.
And then... I'm not saying nothing till preseason. Like, I'm not gonna overhype him. I'm also not gonna act like he's a bag of shit. I don't really know what to expect, except stuff that I've seen off comps. Looks like a good centre forward in the making, but La Liga is a lot less physical than the Premier League, so I don't know how if his physicality is going to look the exact same when he comes to England. But I just want to see what he looks like on the ball. What's your technical ability saying? Can you stay on side? Can you trap a ball? Can you beat a man? I've seen phases where he can do it, but comps will make anybody look that good. I can't judge this guy until preseason. That's why on the whole striker situation, I get it. If we got a new striker right now, then what was the point of signing Jackson in the first place? Because you weren't going to give him game time. There's not enough fixtures for that. So see what he's saying. saying.
No, 100%. So yeah, if the Højlund bid's imminent, then it's United. We're actually doing efficient business at the moment, and it just seems that I don't know. It's weird because United can never. It's almost like we can never work on more than one deal at once, isn't it? It's always one and then one and then one.
Same with us, to be fair.
And it's just like, fuck yeah, no, bro. You know, like that. It's jarring, but I think he'll come in and I think we'll get him for a decent price. And then we just need to go and get Amrabat. And then it's
that's
been
the real one for me.
And then it's been a decent window. You know what I mean? If we go and get Amrabat after Højlund, then it's decent. Like, I can't lie. I couldn't ask for any more than that because I don't think there's a lot of urgency to strengthen in many other positions. People have spoken about fullback. I don't think so. Now, as much as we need an upgrade on Wan-Bissaka, like, it's not urgent. Like, you can come in and do a job against certain teams. Left back, we've got Luke Shaw and we've got Malacia. Centre back, obviously, we get rid of Harry Maguire. It'll be good to get in another centre half, but at the same time, I don't think it's urgent because Harry Maguire, like, even as a squad player, like, we don't need him. Like, he's been there and we just don't play the guy. Like, he comes on 10 minutes before the end of the game, like when we're trying to see a game out, but more times we don't actually need him. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, if we didn't even replace him, just getting him out the door would be amazing for me. So
I saw our name got thrown into Maguire hat again.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
And it did last season as well, I believe. So
yeah, 3 windows in a row. Like, it doesn't make sense because I was going to say we don't need centre-backs, but we don't know what's happening with Fofana, and reports I'm hearing about it aren't really that good. I'm hearing it might be ACL related, but there's nothing that's actually been reported just yet. It's like one of my mates runs a Chelsea news page, and they spoke to a Fofana news page who spoke to Fofana, and he's saying it's apparently an ACL. So we have to wait and see. Maybe that would be the reason why we're looking for another centre-back. But if that was the case, just keep Trev. And I wanted Chalobah to stay anyway. He gives us good depth at right back, good depth at centre-back, doesn't complain about his position, and seems to do decent jobs for us whenever he plays. 8 times out of 10, you get a good performance out of him. So, yeah. I don't see why we'd be in for Maguire. It doesn't make any sense with the wages that he's on, with the football that I expect Chelsea to play as well. We're not going to be playing a back three. We wouldn't play a style of play that would get the best out of Maguire.
To be fair, Poch knows how to play a back three, though. And he did it with Spurs sometimes.
He does, but everything we've heard is 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, that's his formation. And he
I don't think
he doesn't really play out and out wingers either. Nah, you won't. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how he sets you up and who he favors, isn't it? Like, it's going to be interesting. But the Fofana ones, it's mad. I was always confused at why you spent so much money on a player like him anyway that was just coming back from injury and had a checkered injury record. Like, Leicester absolutely saw you lot coming with that. What was it, 80 million or something like that? Or maybe more than that?
70, 75, something around that amount.
For a player that don't play football matches.
No, to be fair, we needed to get him at the time. We just lost AC and Rudiger on a free. So like we had to bring in centre backs at that point. And Fofana's been a good centre back for us. He did peter off towards the end of last season. The only thing I'll say to that is that literally everybody went onto the beach. It's not really an excuse, but I couldn't really hold it against him with everybody else doing it. When fixtures actually mattered, Fofana was one of our best players last season. So it's annoying because he always goes on a good run and then picks up a little injury and then he's out for a month or two. This is going to be his 7th knee injury in 4 years. There's clearly an issue with him and it doesn't look like it's going away. But there's not much we can do. We've already put the money down for him. He's on 200k a week or something like that. He's going to be here for a long term. And to be honest, he's a good centre-back. Like, a lot of people have been cussing out Fofana over the last few weeks and I haven't got it.
No, he's a good player.
There's been bad games, but like Arsenal away, nobody gave a shit about that game. United away, nobody gave a shit about that game. Real Madrid away, you could have done a little bit better in. Other than that, I don't remember a bad game from him for us this season. Like, he's been very consistent for us. That's why I'm fine with giving him patience. It's just, he's got to beat these injuries. And I don't know if he's going to, because in one season, he's already been out for about 3 or 4 periods at a time, which isn't good.
It's not at all, man. It's unfortunate when you get these players, though, with the quality that they have, and they just can't manage to stay fit, and you can't, I don't know, you just can't put your finger on it. And because it's the same kind of injuries, that's what's killing him. You know the ones. When players are getting loads of different types of injuries, you can kind of get away with it. You can kind of look at it and say, you know what, maybe it's like the body needs realignment or rebalancing or something like that. But when it's constant needing knees, it's like, bro, like,
wait, people comparing Fofana and Maguire, like, Fofana's never had the consistent amount of errors per game that Maguire's had.
No, bro, he's
Fofana's
just a better player
injury is
than
more
Maguire,
injury.
bro.
Fofana's problems are injury related. It's not performance related. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, his price tag wouldn't be an issue if he could stay fit. He's a good player.
When I watch him, I don't think, why the fuck did we spend money on him? The guy literally he came back from injury around March or something like that. First game back was when we lost 1-0 to Southampton. Koulibaly and Badiashile were getting their backs blown out by that Southampton front line. And then Fofana comes in. It's Southampton as well, but he comes in and solidifies the whole team. Ends up being our best centre-back for the next 3 months. Like, Maguire and Fofana comparisons are ridiculous. They're fucking ridiculous. It's only based on the price tag.
That would make no sense. That even make no sense. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. You don't need to chill out with that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Need to chill out with that.
Hopefully he stays fit though. But even if he doesn't, like, this is just an extra window for Levi Colwill to get into the squad. And to me, with this situation, there shouldn't be any more debates about whether Colwill stays at Chelsea or if he goes or anything. He's going to get game time. He's going to get minutes. If he performs in pre-season and in the first few games of the season to the level that everyone's talking about him, he's not dropping his spot anyway when Badiashile comes back, when Fofana comes back. So that's it. The window of opportunities opened itself for him. He's probably not having an easier way into the first team than any other Cobham player I've seen since maybe the whole Mountain Tammy era where we had to play players because of the transfer ban. So it's all in your court now. Show us what you've got. Facts.
Big up everyone inside. Let's get up to 500 likes, bro. We're just over 200, bro. And we got like 1,000 of you lot in here. You're taking a piss. That needs to be 500-600 expeditiously. Obviously, I've just seen this now saying, yeah, we knew that Pochettino was going to play a 4-2-3-1. That's his favored formation. Man saying a creative 10 behind the main striker. Who that will be? Maybe what? And Nkunku then as the creator. Is he the creative 10?
Maybe Cherky from Lyon as competition.
Is he definitely coming in? That's one hell of a signing.
Not definitely, but he looks like the other option that we're going to go for.
But that's why you lot were linked with Dybala as well. Maybe that's the kind of mode of player that he's looking at.
Dybala never seemed realistic though, because he's too comfortable in Italy, and it only seemed like he was trying to just use us to raise his leverage in contract negotiations. And fair play to him, that's fine. But the bigger thing I got from this report was Sterling was talking about how Chelsea's going to be the most fittest team in the league, and he's never run so much in my life. Good, because we were the most unfit team in the league last season. Even in our good games, all you'd get from Chelsea was 30 minutes in a row, and then we just completely disappear. Sterling, especially, he was one of the most shameless when it came to fitness. I would see that guy walking around the pitch 90% of a game for us. So hopefully he's got a little bit more energy, a little bit more pressing. I don't completely blame the players for being unfit. I blame most of that on Potter, because Potter had this big habit of days off after games, and especially after losses. I remember after the Southampton loss, bottom of the league Southampton, we had Spurs away the next week. He had 2 days off after that. In fact, 3 out of 4 days, I think, were days off. I was like, well, what are we doing? We've got like 2 wins in 16 right now.
Yeah, you're rewarding fucking mediocrity. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he was telling people the results don't matter. We don't need to win games. We won games on XG. The boys gave everything. That's life. That sort of mentality will peter down to the players, and the players won't care. They'll just say, that's life. Oh, I missed another chance. Oh, well. We're offside again. Oh, well, we lost. It's fine. We'll go again next week. At least we get 2 days off after this.
No, facts.
Shit mentality last season. Poch's a big, big job to do, but stage 1's already being done. We're clearing out all the players that don't want to be here, and that in itself will build a mentality of players who want to build this club forward and push the team further forward. Because I saw Lampard's interview. I forgot the channel that he was on last week, and he was talking about how he walked into the Chelsea squad and he thought, I could try and motivate these guys. I could try and get something out of them. And then he walked in, and the first thing he saw is half of these guys just didn't want to be here.
Yeah, was it that Dario the CEO's podcast he was on or something? Because
that was it.
I didn't watch it, but I seen that he did one.
You're saying it's hard to motivate players that don't want to be here, and I sit there, I look at the clear out and everything, and you deep how many players obviously didn't want to be. Like, you got the obvious Aubameyangs, Pulisic, Ziyech. Then you got the Mountain Havertz that we were starting every week. Mendy. Not Ruben, I think, had his head in the game, but he was potentially looking for a new exit with a year left too. Kante, Kovacic, his head was gone from November. That was not the same Kovacic. All of these players off the top of my head already, I am not surprised. I am not surprised about how shit we were for the last 4 months, because half of these guys just didn't even want to put the shirt on. They didn't want to come out and play football, and you can see that on the pitch.
What did you think the reason for that was, though? When did the club lose the players, though?
I think when Tuchel got sacked, it would have been that early. Because to me, when we sacked Tuchel, the season was done at that point. I already didn't think we were going to make top 4 before Tuchel got sacked. I thought there was already enough problems. Now you've sacked the guy who's in the middle of building his project, and we've gone back to Graham Potter, who's in stage 1, with a team that I already don't rate and don't think is going to reach the targets we're meant to be achieving.
Yeah.
I could see that going to the players too. And them just thinking well, what do we do now? You try and invest in Graham Potter's plans, but he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. We gave him the keys, and he just said that's life in every press conference, and decided to back Mountain Havertz every single week and then bench Aubameyang while we have the worst scoring Chelsea side in 99 years. So I don't blame him. I don't blame some of the players. The only thing I blame them for is their application. When you're in the right position to score and you can't score consistently,
that's not on the manager. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. When you got your head down and you're ignoring runners around you, and we can't make chances because you don't know when to release the ball, that's on you. Can't stay on side, that's on you. Individual mistakes in defense, that's on you as well. The only thing I'll say in defense of our defense last season was the midfield was atrocious and the attack was atrocious, and all they get is extra pressure on them. When the attack isn't scoring their chances, all it takes is one fluke goal. They score, you lose 1-0. It's the story of our season.
Facts. Big up, Brian. What do you think of this about Ziyech and Pochettino? Obviously, Pochettino has always liked inverted, creative, wide players in his 4-2-3-1. He played Ali out there sometimes, Ericsson out there sometimes. Do you think that Ziyech has a role to play under the manager, or do you expect him to leave?
He don't want to be here. That's the thing. So if you don't want to be here, they're not going to keep him around. That's been the mentality that Chelsea have had the whole summer. Add to that, he failed the Al Nassr medical because of hip and knee complications, and it was bad enough that they wanted to take 40% off his wages. No, I don't see it. Like, the only way I could see this happen is if literally Ziyech cannot find the club and we're just stuck with him, because the one thing I'll give him is he's professional. He doesn't kick up a fuss behind the scenes or anything. As much as people want to try and act like he does it, he doesn't do that. The guy literally got his PSG move fucked over, came back to England immediately, started the next game, which I think was a day or two afterwards, and was probably our best player. Could have had a hat-trick of assists if it weren't for that fucking giraffe up top ruining every chance. But he's a decent guy. Decent player, just head's gone. Too many injuries, very one-dimensional. If you get him on his right foot, he's just useless. He has to cut inside to do anything. Like, I don't mind him being depth, but for the benefit of everybody, you might as well let him go if an option comes. But we just don't know who's going to come in at this point. Ziyech's been trying to sort out his own exit for about 18 months.
Fuck, you know. Yeah, they're saying Ampadu's just left officially. I didn't know he was still on your books.
Yeah, he was one of the loan army. We sent him off to Leeds now. Fair play. Like, he was never going to get into the team anyway. Only really played for us under Sarri. We had a couple DM shifts for us, but didn't really do anything then.
Yes, I mean, he's going to go to Leeds as well. He plays for Wales. He starts for Wales, doesn't he?
Yeah, but like, the competition for Wales spots aren't massive, I would say. They're not massive. And he does well in some of the loan clubs that he's at. Like, he was at Spezia last year, and apparently he was one of their best players. They did go down and everything, but I'm not even going to pretend I watch Spezia games like that. I just heard he did well. I'd wish him luck, but he's going to Leeds, so just keep developing and hopefully he finds a better club next year.
For real, West Ham have held talks over a deal to sign Conor Gallagher. Fuck, you know, you lot are really doing this clear out thing, innit? Like, I'll tell you what, yeah. Is that who's responsible for this? Have you got a new recruitment team in, or because I assume this is not Pochettino doing this?
Oh yeah. Everybody's got cleared out from the Roman era, and we've just brought in our own, Todd Bowley's own group of people, and they've been the one managing this. They've been very ruthless with these players, which is what I really like. There's no sentiment. There's no fucking back the youth or Cobham loving or anything like that. If you're not good enough and you don't want to be here, or if we get a good enough offer for you, you're going. Now, Gallagher, I'm not so sure about, only because back in January when Everton dropped 45 million for him, the whole narrative was Gallagher only wants a top 6 side. So I don't know if he's going to go to West Ham.
Top 6 side? He's not a top 6 player. What is he talking about?
But this is the thing. He's at a top 6 club. So it's like he's not going to go down from there.
He's at a top 6 club and he's not going to play. Obviously, he played under Lampard because Lampard was there. Lampard's playing in false 9. But come on, bro. Like, you got to have a bit of self-awareness, innit? Like, you're not a Chelsea player from the start. You might be a Chelsea player from the bench. But even then, Chelsea being Chelsea, you don't play, innit? And this is what I say about a lot of players at Man United. Man United being Man United, you're not at the club, innit? Like, Chelsea are a Champions League team. Chelsea are a team that competes for the Premier League. Chelsea are amongst the giants in Europe, bro. Like, if Chelsea are Chelsea in here, Gallagher don't get into the 16. He doesn't. He should know that. This is crazy to me.
I hear that, but like, footballers aren't always self-aware, though. This is the thing. Like, I'm sure you saw the Ronaldo comments from last night. That's one of the best football players of all time. He ain't got fuck all self-awareness about him.
Yeah, but
I went from like, these teams in Europe want me to look what I've done for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? Ronaldo's delusion, is his superpower. You know, like that. It's his superpower. Ronaldo's...
Let's say it was. When he was good enough to back it up.
Yeah. No, but when I say it is his superpower, I'm saying that's what got him to the level that he was at. Do you know what I'm saying? His delusion, his ability his inability to see outside of himself. that's what got him to the level where he is spoken of as one of the greatest players to ever play the game, and like one of the best players of his generation, because he's got that ability, yeah, or lack of ability, depends on how you choose to see it as a positive or negative. He lacks the ability to see outside of himself, innit? And
Mm.
the thing is, because he went to Saudi Arabia first, he'll always feel like, yo, like I was the first to do it. Now, like everyone's following me. But the reality is, yeah, you were just the first person that got offered the bag. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it. Like people are going there for the money. They're not going there because you're there, bro. Do you know what I mean? You didn't even get into team of the season, bro. So, and you didn't win
They
nothing.
got packed 5-0 by Celta Vigo like a few hours after that.
So, do you know what I mean? It's like people are going Saudi because they're offering them obscene amounts of money. They're not there because you are there. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where I don't take him seriously. I haven't really taken him seriously for a long time. So to me, it's not a sense of, yeah, you're the pioneer or whatever. Like it's not that in it. It's just that you went first. Like kudos to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like kudos to you. So it's one
Yeah.
of them ones where people are still trying to do the Messi Ronaldo comparison, even though they're not playing against each other anymore. Now it's like, cool, Messi's in America, but yo, Saudi's better than America. But like Messi is gonna get his own franchise, like Beckham got his own franchise. Ronaldo doesn't own a club in it. So it's one of them things where it's like, for me, there's never been a comparison between the two players on the pitch, and off the pitch, there's not really a comparison either. So I think we just need to allow it at this point, in it. Both of them need to just age gracefully. Like Messi's done now. He's in America, he's finished. Ronaldo's in Saudi Arabia, he's finished. I I'm very much looking
I feel like
forward
Messi
to.
ages more gracefully though.
No, of course,
Because like
but you
he's
know,
only literally left because of like I think he just wanted less of a spotlight for his family or something. He said there was like
bro,
lots of
of course.
unsettlement with them over
Bro,
the last few
like, bro,
years.
you can see it though. Like Messi was, you saw the video of Messi in the supermarket, and then he ducked out the supermarket to run to the car because people started clocking who he was. But he wants to live a normal life.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He went
Was that in the
supermarket.
US?
Yeah, he was in the
Oh, I
supermarket
haven't
with
seen
his
that.
family, and then like people started clocking who he was, and he took the keys from his missus and just kind of like dipped out the supermarket, jumped in the car in it. But you can see that he wants to kind of live a normal life, whereas Ronaldo's a lot more vain. He enjoys being in the spotlight and enjoys the attention,
Mm.
whereas Messi doesn't look like he enjoys it in it. So it's one of them things where he'll be happy to go his own way and just whatever, play football for fun. At this point, he's retired in my eyes. He's playing football for fun now. He's playing
Defo.
football for fun now. He doesn't have anything to prove. Like bruv, these goals don't mean anything that he's gonna score in America. Messi's just he's aging gracefully. Like he's done everything he needs to do in football. Like, and to be honest, I'm looking forward to not really seeing either of them play football anymore. To be fair, because
Just looking forward to the end of this debate. It's been
yeah,
like 15 years of just Messi v Ronaldo and like nothing else.
yeah,
I remember back in the day, the El Clasico build-ups used to be mind-numbing. Like to me, like, can you talk about like the other 20 players on the pitch, please? Other than just Messi v Ronaldo every single day.
but this is
Long.
it. This is it. So for me, I just think I'm glad that it's over, innit? I'm glad this era is over. Like I watched the Wimbledon final, and obviously Djokovic will still win other Grand Slams, but it's pretty much the end of an era now. And when it was Federer and Nadal, it was nice to see it end of that era because it was always you have to be one or the other. It was similar to Ronaldo and Messi, and it's just like, bro, like I'm glad that era's done now. A man can just enjoy the game again. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So for
Maybe
me,
people can look back on both of them better once it's all done. I feel like,
absolutely.
especially for Ronaldo, because the ego thing's just killing his rep. I think once he leaves, people start looking at him and talking about him a lot better. He just needs to step out of the spotlight for once. Just let your career speak for itself.
I think he's already. I think to people that are not stands of his, I think he's already tarnished his legacy by his showing at United, the interview,
Oh,
and
defo.
and then going to Saudi and not really doing a madness over there, and he just talks a lot in it. So it's one of them things where I don't know, bro. I'm happy to see the back of both of them. Honestly, like I just want football to move on from them. Like that's what I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we'll see players hit their heights in terms of output again, but I'm okay with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was a freak. That was like a glitch in the matrix what them guys were doing. And also,
I like it.
they
Leads
were
more
playing,
debates.
of course, but also these guys were in the sweet spot of football where they were playing with some of the best players the game's ever seen, innit? Messi was playing with Iniesta, Xavi. Ronaldo was playing with flipping Iron Robin, Kaká, all these players, Benzema. Like, bro, like we're not going to see players of that caliber again, innit? So both players had a really good supporting cast in their careers, and they also did well on their own. Players are not going to get that level of help ever again because football is just not at that level anymore. So it's one of them ones where like I don't see anyone really getting to their numbers again, and that's completely fine.
Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. I think, like I was saying earlier, there'll be a lot more debates and everything, and better debates in terms of who the best in football is. Like, I liked how good Messi and Ronaldo were, but it does get boring when they're the only two at the top, and then there's just nobody who's even coming close to them. Feels like it's just like their own duopoly at the top, innit?
Yeah, 100%. So like I'm glad it's gone. You know what I mean? You guys, get them likes up, guys. 700 is the target now, man. Let's keep moving, man. You lot are slacking. You lot are just chilling behind the seat, behind the screen, enjoying the show, which is fine. But make sure you pay your rent. You know what it is.
Get them
Obviously,
likes.
CAICEDO, do you think you're just gonna pay the money? You know what's mad, yeah? I looked at it before and I was like, all right, cool. They got him for 6 million, yeah. He's not worth XYZ. But bro, now Declan Rice has gone for 105 million. Brighton are gonna dig their heels in, and rightly so.
See, this is the thing. They're doing it, but the more they do it, the more they're gonna unsettle Caicedo. And I'm still not too worried. Eventually, this deal is going to get done. It's taking ages, and I kind of understand the frustration, but there's nobody else in the deal. We have personal terms agreed. There's no bidding war. Chelsea are just slowly trying to get to that 85 and 90 million that Caicedo and Brighton agreed would be an acceptable fee. It's about payment structures as well, and like all this sorts of stuff, which just longs out the whole process. And I guess it would be easy to slap the money down immediately, but Chelsea could be robbing themselves of a couple million that they could have negotiated themselves out of in the process. If there was another club, I'd understand it. Hurry up and get it before someone else does. Nobody else is in this deal except us and Brighton. No reason to worry about it. Just relax. I'd rather him get done sooner, but I don't feel like there's anything to worry about just yet.
Fuck, you know. I hear you. Hey, what go on for your guy Lukaku, bruv?
Hey, this saga went from the most boring saga in history to the most fucking hilarious one. Nobody wants this guy. Even PSG came out of nowhere to just say, yeah, we're not interested in Lukaku either. Sorry. Juve fans were outside protesting outside their stadium saying, we don't want Lukaku. That guy's stock is at an all-time low, and it's funny. I can't lie. Like, he's warmed me up to him a little bit with all of this because fuck Inter Milan and the way they've handled this whole saga over the last 3 years. They thought they could just bend us over a barrel, sit and just hand us shit money every week and hope Lukaku would sit there and wait for them. It's not going to work like that. This is Euros year. He needs to be fit. He needs to be sharp. This is one of his last chances to win something with his country. He can't go into that unfit. And he's only just turned up to training with Chelsea today. The rest of the squad's gone off to the USA. The training is probably not going to be at an intense level. His fitness is going to go down. So he needs to find a club soon. So, like, Inter, they were delusional for thinking he would just wait. There was no reason for him to just wait. He was easily going to start talking to other clubs. Now it looks like it'll either be Juventus or even AC Milan, because AC Milan were interested. And if he was willing to talk to Juve, which is basically Inter's second biggest rivals, he will talk to AC Milan if he needs a move.
Oh, he will
Inter
talk
just
to
said
them.
they're done. They're done. They
He'll
don't
talk
want
to them, bro. I think at this point he'll go wherever he's wanted, and I don't think he's wanted in very many places. I think like what I think it was flawless. Like we were having a conversation yesterday, bro. Like the market is marketing, bro. You know, like that. You see, the one thing about the market is the market tells a player their true value. Like you can think you're as good as you want. When you have no suitors, yeah, that is the market letting you know what your true value is.
No, here's the thing. He has suitors. It's just in terms of fan bases, no fan wants Lukaku. No fan wants him. Tell a lie. Maybe AC, only just so they could hold that over into Milan if they were able to achieve anything with him. But that's about it. Juve fans don't want to touch him with a barge pole. I'm low-key surprised Lukaku even wanted to go to Juve after the whole racism scandal a couple months ago. But, I mean, going back to Italy in itself would present those problems. So I wouldn't really say too much about it. But
yeah,
he's going to find a club. He's going to find a club. Like, I was never worried about Lukaku still being at Chelsea because he doesn't want to be here. Chelsea don't want him here. And he needs to play football. If this was last year, maybe I could worry about that. No international. No, even last season, there was the World Cup. Like, he had to play. Points still stands. He will find the club. He will be off our books. We had Inter and Juventus close to paying the £40 million that we wanted for him anyway. So, yeah, it will get done. It will get done. Fuck Lukaku, but he's the greatest villain in football history. And I will give him that. And I
where do
need
you
to see
think
a
he
movie
ends
on
up
Lukaku.
though? Like, because the thing is, I don't think his ego will allow him to go to Saudi Arabia because he's just not gonna admit that it's over, blood. But it's like, I don't know. I don't see AC drumming up the money to keep him, bro. The thing is with Lukaku, for how shit he is as a player, I'm assuming his agents have always negotiated decent deals for him. I can imagine that he's on decent wages.
See, I think he ends up going back to Italy anyway. Juve said they were going to go for him as long as Vlahovic was sold by the 4th of August. And personal terms between him and PSG are already agreed. So it looks like he's going to go to to PSG, and then Lukaku would end up going to Juventus as a result. Yeah, there was something to do with some Kosovo celebration or something like that. Yep, something to do with Kosovo and Serbia and the whole war that's been going on there.
Yeah, but what's Kosovo got to do with PSG though?
That's what I don't understand. I don't get the connection, but I don't know. I feel like PSG ultras just always have something to be pissed off about.
Yeah, them man are just on smoke for no reason, isn't it? It's just
exactly.
You know what it is?
If it's not Messi, it's Neymar, it's fucking Vlahovic. Then they don't want Lukaku. Like, what do you guys want?
You know what's mad about PSG?
Angry.
It's like PSG are like that guy that just don't want to leave the hood. It's like you got too much money to be behaving like this now. You know, like that. Your team is one of the richest clubs in the world. You're not ghetto anymore. You're not hood no more. You know, like that. You might have grown up
dominates the league as
bro. It's crazy. You might have grown up broke here, but you're a multi-billionaire now. Like you can't be moving like you're hood now. You can't be doing this hood shit, bro. It's embarrassing. You know, like that. It's like, what are you talking about? Cutting people's fingers off, bro? Allow it, bro. Yeah, I mean, you're a billionaire.
I need to know what the connection is between them and Kosovo because I don't get it. When I read that yesterday, I was thinking, how you guys don't correlate at all. You're not even bordering countries.
No.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's like a community thing. Maybe they have a community of...
Yeah, they might have a Kosovan community. There's Kosovan communities in London that I got friends that are part of and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of them things. But either way, man ain't getting his fingers cut, man. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like, what do you mean, bruv?
If he bags a couple goals for them, they won't care anyway.
Well, this is what I mean. These men do not care, bruv. Like, these men do not care, innit? But it's just making up noise for no reason. I don't understand it. It's like, if you
showed a map of Serbia that included Kosovo, that's why. But what's the link between that and PSG? That's what
they're saying. There's a big Kosovan community in Paris. See, that's what I mean.
Now
like,
I understand
all these things, yeah, bro. I just don't know, innit? Like, we don't even need to get into the politics.
See,
of it
we
all.
always say that though, like football shouldn't be political. It gets political. It always does.
Bro, football
Always
is political, bro. Like it's always political. Whether it's stuff like this, whether it's rainbow armbands, whether it's whatever, bro. Listen, they say I'll keep sports and politics separate, but they say that when it suits them. Do you know what I mean? When they were doing the Qatar thing and like they were against Qatar getting the World Cup, it was political, bro. Do you know what I mean? So when people say that football and politics, bro, politics are a part of everyday life. So football naturally is going to be politicized. I don't have a problem with it, but then it's like use your common sense. Like the Vlahovic thing, yeah. Like he didn't need to do what he did if that's what he did. But then at the same time, like these fans need to understand that football's a business, innit? If anything, yeah, I'll just be like, all right, cool, he can come, but he needs to apologize to us. You know them ones. Because, bro, that's what them bad man Italians, bro. I remember after AC, I think they lost the game, bro, and the ultras made them man apologize, bro. The man was sitting there at the side of the pitch getting told off. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with them man policing it that way. Do you know what I mean? But to say they're gonna cut man's fingers off, it's like what? Like, bro, like it's not that you're not going to do that, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You know, like that. Like that.
Weren't these the same man that jumped into Neymar's house a couple months ago?
Bruv, they might do, but you might try, but it's like you're not, bruv, what are you doing, bruv?
They'll try some, but they ain't gonna cut his fingers off.
You're not cutting no one's fingers off. Like you're just chatting to chat, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And this is just this is the world that we live in, bro. It's like you're chatting to chat, you're cutting no one's fingers off. Like, shut up. You know, like that. It's just not that. Like the days of these times where the mafia was like walking into man's house and bruv, that's not happening no more. Stop lying, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You man need to relax. And you know what it is? It's a bunch of old brothers that want to try and keep the world the way it was. It's like, no, it's not that no more. Like, probably, bro, these old bros, you know, they probably got grandkids, you know,
that
talking about
so
cutting
much
off
like modern football fan bases.
Bro, they got grandkids talking about cutting fingers off. You're not cutting no one's fingers off, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Like the modern old English fans trying to keep match days the same way it is without any fucking vloggers and people with cameras out and tourists and all that shit. I hear it.
But this is it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, of course it might be in other parts of the world. Of course, do you know what I mean? Listen, there's parts of London where you still got gangsters running things, but the point is, bro, do you know what I mean? Man are not coming out in media publications talking about cutting fingers off, bro. Like you're snitching on yourself. Like, why would you be on social media snitching on yourself saying we're gonna cut my man's fingers off? So imagine if you do cut his fingers off, then guess what? You go to jail, bruv.
Now I'll still be scoring with 7 fingers.
But
so
this is,
like,
bruv, you know, like that. You're snitching on yourself. Like it's nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a real bad man, yeah, you don't use the media, bro. Like you just do your shit in silence, bro. That doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to scare man into not coming, but bro, if he's gonna come anyway. You know, like that. So
yeah, that's that PSG money, man. That's enough for him to not give a shit. All they gotta do is offer him some extra security as yard, and that's it.
This is it, bro. It's nonsense, isn't it? So the whole thing is nonsense. It's one of them ones where he probably ends up going there if he wants to go there. If he doesn't end up going there, it's because he doesn't want to go there. I don't think he's listening to them idiots, bro. They're jobless, bro.
Oh yeah, he already agreed personal terms. That's all.
Well, there you go. So he doesn't give a shit. You know, like that. And I'm sure PSG don't give a shit like that either. You know what I mean? So
PSG are probably sick to death of their own fans. The amount of times they protested, they chased out their players.
If I'm the owner of PSG,
Messi leaving.
If I'm the owner of PSG, I sell that club, bro. I sell that club because these men are ungrateful, blood, and they don't deserve, they don't deserve any investment, bro. Because them men are dickheads, bro. It's like literally, it's like they're the biggest enemy of the club. Because they got linked.
They turned them from some mid-table.
They got linked to Paul Pogba, yeah. They got linked to Paul Pogba. They're like, we don't want him because his family grew up supporting Marseille. Like them, bro. These men said they didn't want.
I swear I heard that for somebody else as well.
They said they didn't want Zidane. Yeah. They said they didn't want Zidane because the Marseille thing. It's like, are you dumb, bro? Like, how would you turn your nose up at Zidane as the manager? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, these guys are weird. You know, like that. These guys are weird. If my fan base was doing that, I'd be embarrassed, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I thought our fan base was tribal just because a few people didn't want Poch because he was Spurs.
Bro, it's crazy.
This is half the fan base.
Bro, like, bro, it's tapped. It don't make no sense, bro. Like, a lot of Man United's legends have played for Man City, bro. Like, their man still get a statue. Like, it's not that deep, fam. Do you know what I mean?
Any of us hated Czech, Willian? Well, I hated William for his football, not for snaking us.
Yeah.
Louise, all of that. Juan Mata.
Yeah.
There's probably more players. Glenn Hoddle went to Tottenham, and he's like one of the biggest reasons why Chelsea's even in the position that we are right now. Jimmy Greaves, another Chelsea legend, went to Tottenham. Don't care. Jose Mourinho. Conte, I won't say he's a legend or anything, but I still rate Conte for 16, 17. People get way too tribal sometimes.
It's weird.
Deep, it's like that around the world, but hey, not my club. Thank the Lord.
I said how Spurs are already losing, you know, bro. I saw that they were losing, but didn't they score back? They would when they
pulled it back to 2-2 and then conceded again.
Oh shit! Tottenham. They were 2-0 down to West Ham. Yeah, then I saw the 2. Hey, that's brazy. Can't even lie, bro. I didn't even know that. They're weird anyway. Do you know what I mean?
It's just Tottenham. It's just Tottenham. Hey, maybe Conor Gallagher would help you guys. Fofana out for the season. What? Who? No. Fuck that. Who's reporting that? Fuck that. Just saw one of my mates put that in the comments. Yeah, medical source inside Chelsea state that Fofana's injury is very serious. We're looking at multiple months out and possibly it really was ACL. Fucking hell. Oh boy. Well, calling. Hey, Ryan, in the comments.
Harry Maguire.
Keep ringing Klopp. Keep ringing Klopp. I mean, keep ringing about Colwell. He is not joining.
Harry Maguire, mate. Harry Maguire, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, we got the antidote for that. 40 million, he's all yours.
I see this, bro. The Mount revenge. It won't happen.
Bro, 40 million, he is all yours, bruv. I swear down. Stalwart in the England
defense. Can't catch a break, bruv.
Bruv, Harry Maguire, bro. It was written.
Long.
Bro, 40 million.
Those Maguire links, you guys in the comments, you will not gaslight me into being worried about that.
40 million, bro. Not. Listen, like you said, 3 windows in a row. There's got to be something in it, bro.
Aye, 3 windows in a row. There was Pulisic to United links.
Yeah, but we actually wanted him, though. You know what I mean? And I think he's a Man United fan as well. So yeah, he's American, bro. I'm pretty sure he's a Man United fan. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, yeah, I think
because I heard he was before he signed for you lot. So
yeah. First thing that said Pulisic Man United fan. All right, cool.
Yeah. He did want to come, bro, and we did want him. Like I could see why my manager wants him because he runs a lot. You know, like that. He runs a lot, bro. It's just he just can't stay fit. But I actually like Pulisic. I said I would take him. So
right, so we're gonna start the season with Colwell, Silva, and Chalobah as our only fit centre backs.
What happened to Thiago? Oh no, Thiago.
Colwell, Silva, Chalobah.
So Thiago, what? Where's the rest of your centre backs gone?
Badiashiel's out till the start of the season,
and you sold Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Oh, you man need centre back, bruv. Maguire's fit, bro. Like he don't even get injured, fam. He doesn't get injured, bro. Bro, since we've signed Harry Maguire, he's had 1 thigh injury, bro, and he played through it like a soldier, bro. Like he did it, bruv. Listen, Harry Maguire, bro.
Yeah. Sure, bruv. I swear to God, if I hear another Maguire link, my head's gonna be on Jupiter, bro.
Like, bruv, listen, he played.
You saying we might actually need Maguire? You deranged psychopath, bruv. We do not need Maguire.
This guy, bro, he's injury proof, man. That's exactly what you need after the rough start you had with centre backs.
This is why we should have kept Christensen.
Fam, you really have 3 fit centre back, bruv. Hold on, that's crazy. Why did it feel like you bought bare defenders out and oh yeah, bruv, hold on.
Because we sold one of them now, didn't we?
Yeah, you sold Koulibaly. Obviously, Kukurea is left. He can play centre back in a 3, but not in a 2. Oh yeah, then Badiashile. Oh shit, you bought him and he's injured. Ah, mate, you man are royally fucked, bruv. You man need.
The only thing I can say to myself is 1 game a week. Like,
really as well. You need Maguire, Maguire.
Oh, we're gonna have to go for a fucking centre back now as well.
Maguire, bro, it's gonna happen.
If we end up leaving it to the end, I'm worried it might be. I actually worried it might be.
Bruv, listen, he's looking for a new club. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're looking for a new centre back, bro. Like, this is the stars aligning.
Harry Maguire and a Thiago Silva backline, bruv. He will age Thiago Silva by 10 years in a month. I am good.
It's all right,
I
bro.
am
You might learn a
fucking
thing
good.
or two, bro. Great experience centre back, bro. He could bring out the best in Harry, bruv. You never know.
Hey, maybe, but I don't want to find out. I do not want to find out, bro.
Bro, he's been training 3 times a day and everything for this opportunity, fam. I'm telling you, like this is
You sure
what.
they aim for a chance to get back into the United squad?
No, bro. Listen, he's upset. We took the armband. He doesn't want
Because
to.
you guys have more game time than we do. That's more opportunities for him.
Maybe not anymore, you know. Maybe not anymore, bro. After he's lost the armband, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship's fractured, bro. There's no way back, fam. Do you know what I mean?
Speak to Granit Xhaka, man. He'll give him some tips.
No, we're good, bro. Listen, Harry Maguire and Chelsea, it needs to happen. It needs to happen, bro. Like it's like what's out there when you look at the centre back market, yeah. Like Pau Torres went Aston Villa, bro. Like there's no one out there that's available and willing to move now.
Hey, I'd be testing Barcelona's fucking financial constraints and going back for Christensen. That's what I'd be doing. Get me Maldini back at the bridge.
But what do you wanna? Would he go back though? I don't know. What's his game time like at Barca?
Oh no! Barca love him there. They call him the best centre back in the world there, and fair play to him. Fair play. Hey, Colwell, there you go, bruv. You wanted a route into the team. Now 2 of your competition's gone. 3 of them are gone. No more complaints. No more complaints. Fuck. You make that left centre back spot your own, bro, because you're gonna have time for it. You're gonna have a lot of fucking time. Wow. Colwell ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere. That's the only way I can spin this into a positive. No more Colwell talk. That guy is here. That guy is here.
That's what I'm saying. See, look at this, bro. With former Chelsea centre back Ricardo Carvalho.
He's defending with Carvalho.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Bruv, this is meant to be, Lewis.
Oh, fuck you know. I can see the news articles and how they spin this already.
Bruv, it was meant to be. I'm telling you. We'll be on the phone to Chelsea right now saying, you know what? I see things in his game. We've been working on some stuff, bro. Do you know what I mean? Signed, sealed, delivered. Harry Maguire, bro. That's crazy.
Wesley Fofana's out for the season again.
Yeah, it's happening, bro. It's happening.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's happening.
Oh, yeah. Bro. That's the same thing from earlier.
And that's it. We love that, bro. 100% personal terms. He wants United. That's done. Hey, bro, my club are moving efficiently. I'm a happy man now. You get me? Just get me Amrabat, and then we go into the season ready for war, blood. This is just what it is. You know what I mean? And obviously, Harry Maguire to Chelsea. That'll be revenge for the mounting. I can't lie. If you
that would be crazy karma, man. That would be so much karma. And you know what? Fair play. I completely understand it, but no, Chelsea, you lot are fucking idiots if you even consider that shit.
Man,
the thing is, I didn't even believe the initial Maguire rumors because there was just no actual reporting or anything. Just said Chelsea might join the race for Maguire, even though West Ham and Spurs are actually interested. Don't believe it will happen, but fucking hell, if it does.
Sensational stuff, mate. The fridge to the bridge, you know. Hey, bruv. Yeah, man.
Fridge to the bridge. I had heard that. Lawless tried to run that one with
bookmark that shit, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Fridge to the bridge. Here we go, fam. Listen, it's great news, man. I'm very happy. You know that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I can't lie. That rounds off the show beautifully, blood. Man, I say Man United agreed personal terms with Højlund, and Chelsea need a centre back, and we need.
I won't lie. If by next week those Maguire links actually get a bit more serious, I might have to go on holiday.
No, bro. They're gonna get serious, broski, because he was linked with West Ham. They wanted him on loan. We want to sail. We've already done business with you guys. It's even easier to do business when business is already done. Maguire obviously thinks he's a top player, and also he plays for England, so there's an understanding amongst certain people that Maguire is actually good. I don't know how, but that could work in our favor. So yeah,
that would just mean English tax as well on top of the bid. Oh dear,
decent. Hey, listen, no, we're not even gonna hold you ransom, blood. Look, bruv, you can have him for 40 million. Like Man United ain't gonna really haggle with you over this Maguire thing, bro. They stripped his armband in broad daylight, fam. broad
I
daylight.
can't believe we're actually talking like this, like it might actually happen.
No, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. Like, bruv, like you said, 3 windows, and now this has happened. Maguire's injury record, bruv, all roads point to Chelsea, bro.
Maguire at Chelsea, and all of my excitement for the season is dead. Just like that. Just like that, bro. Because if you're paying money for him, you're paying money for him to start.
It's amazing.
Seriously, you guys could scout anybody else.
Bro, this is
Colwell, Chalobah, and Silva, though, like
that's
3 good centre backs.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of experience there, bruv. You know, like that. Man need the experience of Harry Maguire, bro.
Man said the experience.
Bruv, European finalists, bruv, European finalists and that. You know them ones there for club and country and that. Like, come on,
bro. Chalobah started a Super Cup final. Like, we'll count that.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't buy
it. He won the World Cup, didn't he?
Yeah, bro, listen, we don't count that. You know what I'm saying? We don't count that. You know what I'm saying?
Might be a little youth World Cup, but still.
That's what I'm saying. Harry Maguire's a veteran, bro. At what, 28 years old or something like that? The experience that you need, bro. Do you know what I mean? Alongside
he's 28. Why did I think he was younger?
Something like that. I think he's like 28. You know what I mean? And then Silva as well, another veteran in the game, seen it all. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That's a solid partnership, bro. Like, there's nothing them two haven't seen in football, blood.
I will not be here for that two in transition. Silva doesn't deserve to go out that sad.
Bro, unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. Big H and that. Man said he's 30. Even better. You know what I mean? Chelsea like a mature
He's 30.
Yeah, but Big H, bro. He's in his prime.
Bro.
He's ready to carry that defense, bro. Like 30 years old, bro. He's been there, done that. Do you know what I'm saying? Worn the t-shirt, bro. And he's about to bring his presence to the bridge, bro. Bring his talents to the bridge, bro. This is just what it is. So, big up Harry Maguire, bro. I wish him all the best. On his journey down to London. Obviously, we feel sorry for Fofana, but boy, like there's no time to feel sorry for ourselves, guys. You know what I mean? We've got a centre back to move on. So
that I just hoped it was something minor, but shit.
Man said whole season. That means, bro, it's panic stations, bro.
Yeah, I heard that report earlier that it might have been an ACL. I guess it is now.
That's not great, bruv.
Crap.
Yeah, man. The Kings Road awaits. You know, like that. Man, like Big H, you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the chat.
We got to make some transfers soon. Like, I know the CAICEDO deal is going to happen. I'm not going to stress too much about it, but we're clearly going from one target to the next. So we kind of need to speed up this because we need a centre-back now. We need another centre-back. We also need to get a 10. Depending on preseason, maybe a 9. Maybe a 9. 100%. And people still want to talk about goalkeeper too on top of that. Fucking hell. See how one injury just derails everything.
I think they said that Poch ain't going to sign a keeper though.
They're looking at goalkeepers, but Chelsea fans are also saying, no, we need to go for a striker. If we're not going for a striker, use that money to go for a goalkeeper, which I get, to be honest. Like, if we're going to say we're going to leave the striker market, then what's the excuse for not going for a goalkeeper? Because you clearly have money spare then. Use that to strengthen an area.
You're selling players. There's no way you don't have bread, bruv. You're selling.
Yeah. Even with that narrative, I could understand it. So it's like, now we're not going for a goalkeeper. I mean, now we're not going for a striker. There's goalkeepers out there. Apparently, Diogo Costa's 75 million bill will be favourable.
Bruv. David De Gea as well, blood. You see what I mean? Man United, David De Gea on a free, blood.
You think you're funny with that De Gea, bro. I know your history.
Listen, De Gea and Maguire, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? It could just be that Premier League, like, redemption. You know, like that. Redemption arc and that. That's what the man them are calling it, fam. Back in blue and that.
De Gea or Maguire, and I may return my season ticket.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't think it's possible to downgrade on Kepa, but De Gea is a fat downgrade. Fat downgrade. I still haven't finished that whole movie fail comp that he had.
Yo, listen.
Still not finished that.
I ain't even started it, bro. I don't even need that kind of pain in my life, bro. We're moving on.
You've watched that live for 12 years. I don't blame you.
Exactly.
I do not blame you, bro.
It's that. You know, like that. Man said Tottenham smoked by West Ham. What was the final score?
The 3-2. They came back to 2-2 and then conceded again.
And then got their heart broke. Fuck you, no, bro.
Typical Tottenham. Typical Tottenham.
Who scored for Spurs though?
Let me find out. So Lo Celso Destiny Udogie scored for them. Never heard of him.
Okay.
Ings, Skamaka, and some guy called Mubama, I think.
Bro, I forgot Ings played for them. Rotted.
Yeah, he was shit when he joined them. He wasn't doing anything. He's got a couple goals in pre-season though, so maybe he'll have a little renaissance next year.
Right,
I remember that year with Southampton, he nearly won the Golden Boot.
Yeah, he was smoky.
Crazy that year.
He was smoky, man. You know what I'm saying? Man said,
fuck yeah, that Fafana news just spun my head.
Yeah. It's not looking good, blood. I'll tell you that. It's not.
Nah, man. Oh, the one area of the pitch where I had confidence in was centre backs. Now even that's looking thin.
Bro, that was at one point that was your strongest position in terms of depth, and then look what. Yeah, it's brazy right now, bro. Man said, man, like Angie, bro. You know what I mean? High line. He's trying to say he's another Villas Boas, bro. We're gonna see, innit? We're gonna see.
Not if he signs Gallagher to press from the front.
Who knows?
Because they are interested, and he would go to Tottenham. Like West Ham are in talks of him, but it's not really that concrete yet. Tottenham, though, he would be willing to join.
Nah, man. Boy, there's going to be a lot of moves that trigger a lot of other moves in the league. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. Very interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck's sakes, man.
But yeah, bruv. Hey, Lewis is stressed, bruv. Hey, big up everyone inside. You lot get them likes up, man. We've had like 1,300 here. We ain't even got 500 likes. You men are taking the piss, blood. Do you know what I mean? Man needs 700 likes. I want 700 likes before the end of the stream, guys. Smash
700 likes if you want Maguire to join the fucking dead team.
There you go, bruv. Listen, come on, guys. We need to make it happen. Let's get it moving. Get them likes up.
I said swap Lukaku and Tomori. Not a bad idea, but they won't do it.
Yeah,
good luck getting any sort of favourable deal from Serie A clubs. Good luck.
Yeah, Tomori's done way too much over there. They love him over there. Like, actually love him over there. So, like, Lampard, bro, that's another one of the Lampard legacies, bro. That, oh my God, getting rid of Tomori. What was he thinking, bruv?
At the time, he was fifth choice. So I kind of get it. But it's like De Bruyne, where no buyback clause, no first refusal. You've kind of fucked yourself with that one. But he won't get into the team anyway. And with Rudiger, AC, Thiago Silva there, it's fine. I understand it. He won't going to get minutes. Even Zuma was in front of him. That would be the only one that was a bit questionable.
Yeah, it's brazy. It's brazy. Now, man saying, it was too cool. Bro, I heard that he fell out with Lampard before. And he wasn't playing.
He fell out with Lampard before. I think he went on loan to AC Milan initially.
Exactly. Then he decided to stay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then he decided to stay. Do you know what I mean? But he'd initially fallen out with Lampard. That's what it was. So I don't know. It's pretty shit.
Yeah. Then after the loan move, we bought fucking Sarr in. That was another centre back that was going to be over him. So
shit. What happened to him? What happened to him?
Monaco didn't play him in enough games to have an obligation to sign him. So I think he's coming back, but multiple French clubs want to take him permanently. And good. He was here for a year. He was shit, and we gave him 100K a week for no reason. So
there's no chance of him coming back and playing for you lot either. So,
oh fuck, yeah, they might keep him. They might keep him. You know. Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good. Have him as a body. You know what? Whatever. Have him as a body. I'd rather Sarr than Maguire in it. But Sarr's shit.
Bro, you see the look in your face, yeah, when like the realization hit. It's brazy. I can't lie. I might have to inject that blood. Nah,
Sarr, Caliber, Cole, Silva. That is just Silva and just hella inexperience.
Yeah,
hella inexperience, bro.
Yeah. Boy, the clear out.
Hey, but Sarr over Maguire for anyone stressing. Sarr over Maguire. Like
I don't know, bro. I think that strengthens my case for Harry Maguire to the bridge, bro. The fridge to the bridge, people.
Hey, we'll see if there's a bid by next week. God forbid. God forbid.
We'll see, people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ryan, bro, I've been telling you, keep calling for Colwell. He will not go anywhere, bro. He will not go anywhere. That's the only one that's guaranteed to stay.
Yeah, he definitely not going. He definitely not going. Not with that. Not with the crisis that they've got. Like, there's absolutely no way, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Good luck with that, people. Smash that like button. Get them up, Lewis. What's the rest of your day looking like? You got anything to plug?
Yeah, Fafana stream in an hour. I'm gonna go gym because I fucking need it now. And yeah, yeah, we're gonna do a Fafana stream after that. So check it out on my channel. And that's killed this entire summer vibe.
It's all right. You lot, make sure you follow Lewis's channel. The link is in the title. Look out for his stream. I'm back at 6 o'clock with Sava. Yeah, to talk about Tottenham still being shit. That's gonna be very interesting. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, big up everyone inside. Smash that like before you leave, and we're back at